Good afternoon, everyone. It's an exciting day here in Wikwemkong. My name is Kevin Wasagijak. I'm the Director of Operations for Wikwemkong and Cedar Territory. And it's a great honor to be MC today at this exciting event. Wikwemkong, our slogan is a proud, progressive community. And today's one of those days that we get to mark that. Our Development Commission ensures that we're open for business, and today we're here to mark open for business. We're having a grand opening for a new facility with DENT-X Canada, and we're looking forward to a very prosperous partnership. So before we get started, I'd like to invite our Councillor Margaret Mantwabi to come and offer a prayer for all of us, our community, and for those of you working here.
Okay, now it's on. Can I ask my fellow band counselors and Gima to come and stand with me up here? Gido Nanog, Gido Nanikweg. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Just to let the people know that the building, there's sound? Oh yeah, okay. I knew it had something to do with another piece of equipment interfering. Welcome to everybody, and just to let you know that the building was already blessed by one of the spiritual people in our community, by Joseph Corbier. So I'll begin with the prayer to give thanks to Jemnado, the Creator. Miigwech Jemnado, Keen Kenagego Eshtoi, Keen Manda Kijaton Manda Siwen, Mino Wajo. Miigwech. Not only is a spiritual person, he's also IT. Miigwech. Ha Debenjet Jemnado. Kichimigwechigo Kenagego Arjatoyan. Mino Manda Bemat Siwen. Mino Manda Nishnabek Kenago Bemat Sajik the Wheat Semag and Sakishka. Kikendan Menez Yang Janda. Onadmong Gedo Wijabemat Simnanik. Abjuga Nishin Manda Ibadgam Shkamgak Manda Nakiwen Bemat Sajikeno Wimnen Mod Wishkit Mod Wishamad Gitsimon Debno Jimon no Shevon. We Jagazat Maba Bemadis we Nakita get and Sagishka. Mi Manda and Denmang Janda. Minoge another magejik Manda Wijeba. Keen Kijige Wijebak Manda. Non doshme and Sagishgak and Sabnakan Mat Noden non doshme. Nin Gachime, Dengazme, Gashkit Mame Shigo, Kinina Jegda, Donagdo Emejna and Sagishka. We thank the Creator for life, for the blessings great, and for the prayers that the Creator hears as we get up each day. And we're very grateful for Jemnado to be able to bring this business into our community, to enable people to work, especially the young people that got their training to operate this equipment here, that their children, their grandchildren, and their parents will see them to go to work each time they have their scheduled time, and to bring much joy to their being, that they are being productive and that we become prosperous together. Thank you to all the partners, to everybody that made this happen. In Creator's name, we say Miging. Miging.
Miigwech, Councillor Margaret, and all of our council for coming up to again to lead the way. To help us commemorate the day, we've asked our Gimo, Duke Pelche, to offer some remarks as well.
Ani Kinawea.
Hey.
No monogsam. Miigwech Kinawea denim. Mapi a Wido Kazik. Manda we saknagadak Naki and Naki Kaning. Dengla Kajagan Wijit about Nishnabek Mapi. So, first of all, I'd like to say Miigwech to all of our special guests, our dignitaries, my council, and citizens of Wequampcong. And our partners in this venture that we're celebrating here today. I want to thank the representatives from the provincial government that have offered their support and their congratulatory remarks and that are here in person. I want to thank Premier Doug Ford. I want to thank also National Chief Bellegarde. I think you can hear me over there. Yeah, well, you can hear me now. There we go. As well as Ontario Regional Chief Roseanne Archibald, our Anishinaabe Nation Grand Council Chief Glen Hare, our Member of Parliament for this area, Carol Hughes. I believe she was online also, and also our Member of Provincial Parliament, Michael Manta, and Minister Thibodeau, Michael Thibodeau. Thank you for being here also. And I want to thank every single one of you for the honor of being here with us to celebrate this joyous occasion. I also want to thank, and it brings me great pleasure to welcome to our community Mr. Jimmy Ems, as well as Matthew Owl. Both their partnership is the reason why we're here. On behalf of our council and our citizens, I'm very pleased to announce and welcome both these companies, First Nation Procurement Inc. and DENT-X Canada, in their partnership to our newly established industrial park here in Wequampcong. As you can see, the DENT-X and First Nation Procurement have been setting up their operations here to meet the increasing demand for personal protective equipment due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But it's not only that, it's definitely longer term. These jobs are sustainable. These are careers for many of our citizens that choose to be employed here under this partnership. And we're very proud of the fact that the protective equipment that's being created here is Canada and Ontario made. But it's also Wequampcong unceded Anishinaabe territory made. Something we can be all proud of as we move forward together towards economic recovery and prosperity. And I look back to some of the historical events where our people, we were the economy of this area, of this territory, and we've been excluded from all economic activity through a variety of government policies and interventions and enforcement. So this is a great day. Our people can work. So we're going to continue to support Canadian Indigenous business partnerships here, and from this we're going to continue supporting reconciliation and the Indigenous right to self-determination. And as a result, DENT-X Canada and First Nation Procurement taking on this project here in our community, there's approximately 50 new employment opportunities that are being created for our citizens in the production of personal protective medical equipment and the signature FN95 mask. Like all other Ontarians, our Anishinaabe citizens appreciate the security of a full-time job and all the benefits. Who doesn't want or need a regular paycheck? From the health benefits to a sense of meaning and purpose, we all need stability and security. So thank you, DENT-X and First Nation Procurement, for bringing much needed and appreciated job opportunities to our community. As an added value, this project will not only create these employment opportunities, but will also create significant economic spin-offs for Manitoulin Island and the surrounding communities of the Sudbury District. It is a win-win situation, and it's going to be very exciting to see the results of this partnership being established here in our community. Our goal for Wikwemkoong and Cedar Territory is to be more economically independent and self-reliant, with a combination of enhanced skill development for our citizens, employment opportunities, and a solid relationship between Wikwemkoong and Cedar Territory and its surrounding communities. We can reach these goals. The growth and prosperity will be achieved through this partnership will be shared amongst everyone in our communities. At this time, I want to acknowledge the hard work of our staff who've allowed for this to be created. It's been a dream of our community. It's been part of numerous strategic plan discussions over the last 10 to 15 years, and now we see the result. Our first tenant here in the industrial park. So I need to thank Mary Lynn Ojig and your staff at Nagmagijik, Wikwemkoong Development Commission, Nikki Manitowabi, our Business Development Officer, also Kevin Wasagijik, our Director of Operations for our administration, and the contractor who helped with developing this facility, Ignite Infrastructure Association, Daryl Payne and Roland Kolaswich. Thank you all for your hard work and your commitment to economic development for our community. So we are very fortunate to have a vibrant and energetic community that is proud, progressive, and open for business. Thank you very much for being here.
So again, an exciting afternoon to be have our first partner in the opening of our light industrial park. So now I'd like to invite Jimmy Ems, the president of DENT-X Canada.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for everybody here. We're thrilled to be here, obviously. This has been many, many months in the making. Everybody's worked very hard to get this done. It's amazing that the people here are absolutely amazing. And Chief Duke Pelche and everybody, very opening, very welcoming. I recommend anybody who's never been here to pop over. It's very nice. And we're just very excited to be able to do what we are doing here. Total now for our staff in our Vaughan facility, the folks went down for training in the Vaughan facility. They passed with flying colors. They are set to make masks here and have done so now. And we look forward to working with them, our other partners, CanFM, Medics. We look forward to also a new partnership with the Canadian Cancer Society, giving them masks. And we're just very excited as a corporation to be able to assist. Okay.
Thank you, Jimmy. And again, another key player in this exciting operation, and brought the opportunity to Wikwemkoong. It's Mr. Matthew Owl, who's the president of First Nation Procurement, Inc.
Thank you very much. It's an absolute honor and a privilege as a First Nation entrepreneur to bring opportunity to the North. I think it's long overdue, and I'd like to say thank you to the Minister for being here. Thank you to Chief Duke Pelche for all of his hard work. Thank you to Kevin Wasagijik, who made this all possible. Nikki Manitwabi, who's been instrumental in every facet of everything that FNPI and DENT-X has done, as well as Marilyn Ojig. Thank you so much. The guidance that we've received in the community has been instrumental in every bringing every opportunity here. So to all the players that have been involved into the community of Wakwamikong, individuals such as DENT-X, our staff, Martin Pinot, who's been absolutely working around the clock, individuals like Russ, Tao, and some of our staff from our other facility. Absolutely a pleasure to be here and to be working with Wakwamikong. I look forward to what the future is bringing to the North and the Made in Canada solution. May it be as fruitful a relationship out there with all Canadians in bringing protection equipment to them. At this time, I would like to take this opportunity to take a moment of silence to recognize a fallen comrade recently here on the island. So if we could, I'd like to take a moment just to reflect. Once again, thank you very much. Chimigwach.
Chimigwach, Matthew. So we've got, we have some dignitaries that will be joining us via Zoom, and so I'd like to turn your attention over to the monitor to the side here, and we'll share the message from our Assembly of First Nations Grand Chief, Hare Bellegarde. So Perry, if you can hear us?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear?
They should.
Tapa miasin. Kenas kumtino ka kio kite ak ogimao ak tapa anos ka kisikao kenas kumtino ao. Just to thank the elders and the chiefs, the leaders, for a wonderful, beautiful day. Acknowledging the elder for the prayer, and Ogimao Duke Pelche, and my colleague on the AFN executive, Chief Archibald, Roseanne Archibald, acknowledge you for your leadership, and Chief Glen Hare. I see Member of Parliament Carol Hughes, Minister from the province, Biblo, to the CEOs. I just wanted to give a word of congratulations and thanks, because what you're doing is you're creating opportunity and you're creating jobs, you're creating employment. Even in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic. And I've always said in business, you find a need and fill it. So obviously masks are needed. And this is a business that's going to create employment and profit, but meet the need throughout this COVID-19 that all of our people need. And so I wanted to bear witness and to acknowledge that. And just to say that on behalf of our AFN, we've always said there is only one economy. But how do we participate in that economy as First Nations people? We've always been consumers of goods and services. And now we're starting to switch it around in a lot of fronts. We're becoming producers of goods and services. And that's a positive thing. And that creates hope for our young people that we can do it. We just got to put our mind to it. And then the message to corporate Canada, I've always said, it's not only one P, profit. There's 3 Ps that are being incorporated into business planning models now. The effects on people, the effects on the planet, and of course profit. So focusing on the 3 Ps, I think we're all going to create a better world together. So to acknowledge you all, just very quickly, it's great to witness this. So Ogima Duke Pelchik and Askom Tinoal for your leadership, to the CEOs, for the partnership you're building. Let's keep doing this to get there, not only in the manufacturing sector now, let's keep doing more in the tourism sector, in the forestry sector, in the mining sector, to all the various sectors where we have an impact. Let's keep doing this together in a good way. You're a good shining example. Congrats.
Jimmy Gwetch, Grand Chief. And so I'd like to, again, we'll continue with our virtual guests. We have our regional chief, is Roseanne Archibald.
Okay, all right. Okay, ani wachi maswe Roseanne Archibald ntishnakasan dagwanshaka delkoichian. Miigwech to the elder for the opening prayer. As you can see, I'm in my vehicle. I'm traveling home to my own home territory of Daguma right now. But I do want to acknowledge everyone who's on various traditional lands today, wherever you are. This past summer, I was happy to tour the new Wikwemikong Light Industrial Park with Ogama Duke Peltier. So I've seen firsthand the site that will be manufacturing and producing and shipping these medical grade supplies all over Canada. And during a global pandemic, it's clear that the supply must meet the demands for PPE in order to stop the spread and protect our frontline workers. Specifically, with FN95 masks, your products will not only preserve health, but your products could potentially save lives. And it was really amazing to see the box with a logo saying proudly made in Wikwemikong. And so I want to acknowledge that, and I want to give my heartfelt congratulations to you and your community on creating 50 new employment opportunities. I'm really pleased to see the new venture between DENT-X Canada and First Nations Procurement Inc. We need these partnerships now more than ever for our communities to ensure that we can protect our loved ones while securing their futures by laying the foundation for building First Nation economies together. And I'm hopeful and optimistic that this will be the beginning of a true and successful partnership for Wikwemikong and the Canadian corporate world. Your community is taking the lead on creating a long-term and impactful venture, not only during the pandemic, but into the future. So I'm really honored to be here today to witness this. And I look forward to many grand openings and ribbon cuttings for the Wikwemikong Light Industrial Park, and again, continue to be proud, progressive, and prosperous. Miigwech and Eskimon.
Miigwech, Chief. We have now a video message that's been shared to us from the Premier Doug Ford.
Congratulations to DENT-X Canada and FN, Procurement Inc., on your partnership and the grand opening of your new manufacturing operation today. I am proud to support great First Nations industry partners like this one. You're providing a great made-in-Ontario solution to meet the growing demand for PPE and create new jobs in the Wikwemikong unceded territory. You're a true example of what we can achieve when we come together in the fight against COVID-19. Thank you for your leadership and congratulations again, and the best of luck in the future.
Miigwech. Okay, next we're going to get one more virtual guest that will be tying in, and then we'll get back to live action. We have our representative MP, Carol Hughes.
You can hear me now?
There we go. Yes, we can. Can you hear us?
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, and what an exciting day. And I see there's a little bit of snow over there. Well, I can tell you I'm in Ottawa right now, and there's more snow, so you should be very happy for that. You know, I really appreciate the kind invite from Chief Peltier and the community of Wikwemikong that you've extended to me for this opportunity to be part of this very, very exciting grand opening. You know, we certainly have had many challenges, and given these challenges we've been facing due to the pandemic, it's so good to see entrepreneurs that have risen to these challenges and are focusing their efforts on not only filling the void, but playing such a key role in creating jobs and economic opportunities through partnerships, which benefit both First Nation communities and surrounding communities. I just also want to put a shout out there to Matthew L., who I've had a couple of discussions with, and I know that, you know, we're going to continue to work on this so that you know, these partnerships and the production can be actually expanded. We're so grateful to DENT-X Canada and First Nation Procurement for the 3 plants they have up and going, which are currently producing 1 million, get this, 1 million masks a day. And 2 of those facilities, I understand, there's one with Wikwemikong and the other one is Sagamok First Nation. So I think the Branding of Algoma, Manitou, and Kapuskasing is actually quite blessed to have them there. And then there's one in the south. And I know that that production can be more. So, you know, I'll continue to try to work with Matthew to see how best that we can capitalize on all of that. And I also want to thank you for your generous donations of PPE masks that you have made to institutions in need. I don't think that Wikwemikong First Nation will ever run out of N95 masks based on this partnership, and that's a good thing, right? Because we saw what was happening at the beginning of the pandemic. I also want to congratulate Wikwemikong First Nation, First Nation DENT-X Canada, and First Nation Procurement on this special occasion, and wish everyone much success with this endeavor, which certainly will go a long way to filling the critical need of PPEs that is required to protect our priceless frontline workers, patients, and so many others across a variety of industries, and of course our communities, while creating economic opportunities. I think that you have hit a pot of gold, and I want to thank you for all that you are doing. So congratulations and chimigwich.
Miigwech. So we're going to turn, as I mentioned, we're going to turn back to live action. We have our Anishinaabeg Nation Grand Chief, Glen Hare.
Miigwech, bonjour, the Makonan Kena. Upon this sin, and I'm stig action there. I can't get Simon the Nuck Mugzig. You want Pete Beconi bigger on the go. Miigwech, as one Mago Ediction, the skinny though. Monaga mean go skinny or what we scan on in it. But that's Scotland to go. But first, Miigwech, good afternoon. Yes, to the elders and everyone that made the day possible. I want to thank the chief calling me last night. I didn't know what was going on here. I didn't know any of this until last night. And you know, something that's being talked about around the world when COVID started. And here it is just down the road from my community to actually make the mask. You know, you know, you can share the podium with our premier when he says that Ontario works. Well, Wikwemikong works too at that level. This is huge. And to all of us and partners that partnered up with our Anishinaabeg, you know, we as leaders, very far in between, we have celebrations like this. We have more hard times and sad times than happy times. But we're making gains on that. And this is one of them. This is so awesome to participate in, to have a nice day with each and every one of us. I want to congratulate all the work that's been put behind, because we don't see that, a lot of us don't, until now. And to hear them this morning here in the tour that you make over $1 million a day, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. And I'm so proud of the, I know it's the workers. I've met them over the years, and you've come a long ways. You've come a long ways. And I want to say miigwech for the support that you give each and every one of us, our friends here, and our government people up there, and I don't know, yeah, I guess you're government too, Perry, National Chief. But I want to thank you for sharing this day with all of us. It's something that the kids will look up to, and I know you're reaching out to neighboring communities after today. Again, this makes me proud. It makes me proud as the Grand Chief, because when I was chief at home, these were my proudest days, and there wasn't very many of them. But when they did, we made them count. And I know this will go a long ways. You have good leadership. There's good leadership here, reaching out. So again, I want to congratulate all of you. And as I said in my language there, when I first started, the chief still thinks I'm a little boy, so they gave me kids' mask. So I know I'll make them fit. So anyways, congratulations, and I'll go.
Okay, we're going to have, again, a couple of friends of our community as well come up and share a few remarks. So our MPP, Mike Manta, again, a friend of the community, spends time with us. So.
Ani everyone, Jimnado, Nishina Kwakinam Piaing, Jimmy Guejimnado, Jimmy Guejimnado. There's a lot of things that was said, and I don't want to repeat those words. They're important words, and they're, it gives you the history. That's what brought us here this morning. I want to talk to you about what I seen this morning. Chief gave me a call late last night, and I always get, inspired when I hear you speak your language. I'm in awe, and I listen very intently. I try to catch a few words. I sometimes am successful. But when my friend over here talks and I hear everybody laugh, I always think he's talking about me and telling some of those stories that I share with him. I want to go back to what I was talking about a little bit earlier, is what I seen this morning. Is I was invited to a feast. I was invited to a fish fry. And this is what I seen there. I seen a new trail system. I seen new opportunities for the community. I seen a new path. But what I seen there, as we were laughing and sharing some food, I seen some very young eyes. And I seen those young eyes were being recognized for their contributions to their community. I seen hope in their eyes. I seen self-determination. And I seen a level of pride that I know is going to come with the 50 jobs that are coming through this new venture that is having here. I want to tell you, my friend, that you have the honor of saying that you have this establishment on the largest freshwater island in the world, here in Wikwemkong. That's significant. There's a lot of other things that are going to be happening here on the island. We've gone through some very tough days lately, and there's going to be tough ones that are going to be coming ahead of us again. But today is a good day. We have many good days here on the island, and there are many more good days to come. I want to congratulate Gima, the councillors, the partners, everyone that was involved, because it took a vision. It took a leadership to say, this is what we're doing. This is where we're going. And that needed to be supported by staff. That needed to be supported by a lot of work, a lot of sweat, a lot of paperwork, and a lot of applications that have went in. If without that, this doesn't happen. So that vision that we want, that is happening here today, can be repeated in many communities across this province. We need to facilitate that. We need to pursue it. We need to light ourselves on fire and make that happen. Again, miigwech to the entire community. You've done a great thing today. Miigwech.
Thank you, Mr. Mante. And so again, another friend of our community who's come to visit us on a few occasions and has helped us through the time of the pandemic in a number of ways. So I'd like to invite the Associate Minister for Mental Health and Addictions, Mr. Michael Thibodeau.
Ani, good afternoon, everyone. It's truly a pleasure for me to be here, and it's really an honor. This is remarkable. And this morning we heard the National Chief talk about the 3 Ps. The one P that I want to talk about is the P that, for me, is the most important, and that's the people. With mental health and addictions being such a prevalent issue and such a devastating situation everywhere, including in the First Nations, when we look to try to find solutions, we have to look beyond just the therapies and the supports that go into helping the individual. We have to look at the psychiatry, we have to look at the issues of attachment, the family issues, we have to look at the social issues. And if we don't address those issues, we will never find solutions to mental health and addictions issues. So for me, today being here and seeing this partnership that evolved between 2 corporations on a First Nations territory that and a chief that I have incredible respect for. You know, when he told me what was happening here, I actually had to stand up and I was pacing because I was so excited. Because this is the solution to mental health and addictions. It's giving people the opportunity to regain hope, to believe in themselves, to feel strong, that they are capable and competent to be able to do things. And when we plant these seeds and we watch them grow, this is when we see the changes start to take place. Now, these changes will take time, but they have to start somewhere. So the leadership of the First Nations in identifying and seeing opportunity like this, looking for the solutions from within, not looking for them to come from the outside. Forming those collaborations and partnerships is truly remarkable, and it's truly the way we will defeat addictions and find ways to help those people that have mental health issues. And we know, when we talk about mental health, we always say, well, you can't have health without mental health. Well, what you're doing here is providing those opportunities for mental health, for happiness, for self-determination, as was said before. So I am truly, truly happy to be here, and I will follow this very closely because, again, from my standpoint, the more we invest, and again, I'm not here only on my behalf, I'm here on behalf of the Minister of Indigenous Affairs, the Minister of Housing, the Minister of Economic Development, because all these ministries tie in and support the work we do in mental health. So I will continue advocating for more of these types of collaborations. I will look for more opportunities that can be brought forward to the province of Ontario and to the people, the First Nations people of this province of Canada, because this is the way we will reconcile and do the things that we need to do to bring our populations together and to be able to do more work and collaborate more as well. So congratulations to all of you. I have a certificate. We can do this after because I think the ceremony is going probably too long. But thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this today and to be here on behalf of the province. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Thibodeau. Again, always good to have you visit Wequemco. So again, it is an exciting day. And Gimot touched on a lot of the hard work that was needed to get us to where we are. Certainly from all of our staff here in Wequemco, but certainly within the DENT-X team as well and First Nations Procurement to make this a reality. A couple other partners that worked with us to make it a reality is our Development Commission in Nodmogejik, Ignite Infrastructure. Again, they've been helping us with a number of projects through Wequemco, and we're a big part. And in a quick switch and changes to the building, we need to implement South Bay Electric as a local company that's helped us with a number of projects in Wequemco as well. And South Bay Electric's been a key in getting us to light it up today. So, Jimmy Wedge to all of them and bringing us here today. We've got a few small gifts that we like to share. So we have one for Jimmy.
I guess we did.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
What?
Thank you, sir.
That's right. And for First Nation Procurement, this is Matthew Owl. Another key player that you haven't heard much about today, but has been an important part is Martin Pino. Okay, so if we could get Gimon Council and our partners up for a quick photo.
Move everybody just a little bit more forward. Want to bring the sign down over your heads a bit so it shows up better in the picture.
Where is he leading us?
Just want to bring that sign down a bit so that it shows up.
Yeah.
Everyone can look at me for just a second. Now look at all these other people.
We are smiling though.
It shows in the eyes.
Okay, we've got a couple of counselors to help us with the ribbon cutting. Yep. Come on, Jimmy and can come if Jimmy and Matthew can come on the side and come on.
You got Joe.
Oh, gotta come. Hey, hold on. Gotta come this way a bit for.
Podium's in the way.
Oh, podium's in the way.
Come this way.
I'll hold the ribbon. You cut it.
Pull over just a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Minister, if I tuck in just a tad. Everyone look over at me for a sec. Now look at them.
Michael.
This is going to be the first time I've ever seen it. Try from a phone.
Wait, don't move. You guys ready? Yeah, baby. That's a money shot there.
Proud to see some of our initial hires, the opening crew for DENT-X and Wequemco.
Yeah, look at that guy. We just gotta go to the live stream too, guys. Sorry.
Hey, hold on, a couple more photos. All good? All right, need what? So please, you can go in, have a quick peek. There's some coffee and there's a couple small displays. Chimiigwech, everyone. Again, thank you very much.